It is hard that when you get bad news and then you get worse news, how do I keep trusting God? How do I keep my trust in God when they tell me that I'm losing my job and then all of a sudden I'm also losing my house? How do I keep my trust in God when my life seems to be falling apart and it goes from bad to worse to worse? What do I do there? And let me tell you something about your faith. Faith does not need to deny the reality of the way that things are. Some of us have been taught that if we have faith, that our faith somehow needs to deny the reality of the circumstance. It does not. It is okay to say that this is the reality of the situation that I am in. Faith does not need to deny the reality of what is, but what it does, what faith does, is faith brings the reality of the circumstances and the situation to the feet of Jesus. Faith brings the reality of whatever it is I'm facing and going through and struggling with and the pains and the hardships and the problems and the trouble of life. It brings it and it just lays it at the feet of Jesus and it says, Jesus, here is what I've been told. Here is what is happening. Here is what's going on. But Jesus, I put it in your hands. That's what faith is. Faith isn't, oh, the doctor said I got cancer. I don't have cancer. Faith is not a denial of reality. Faith is saying, this is what the reality is. This is what man has said. This is where the doctors can't do anything more for me. Faith is the bike is on its way to take it from me. Faith is, this wasn't how I expected it to turn out. Faith is accepting all those things, but saying, I serve a God that is bigger than all those problems. I serve a God that is greater and mightier and is able to do exceedingly abundantly beyond all I could ever ask or think, whose ways are not my ways, whose thoughts are not my thoughts. And as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are your ways and thoughts higher than my God. You are the God of the universe, and I put my trust in you. I know what they say, but I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and his ability. That is faith.